Yes, it's 7 o'clock. Hello, it's Monday. Hi. Happy Monday. Welcome to Tamara's Paper Trail. I am Tamara. Who are you? Who am I playing with tonight? Give me a Heidi ho. It's 7 o'clock, and yeah, you know that I'm frantically trying to set up. I was ready. I had a plan, and then at 6:47, I decided I need a different card. So, hello. Hi, Trina, Melanie, Coral, Laurel. Hello. Hi, Donna. You haven't been on in a while. You've been on Tuesdays, but not Mondays. Do you have your red hat on Mondays? You have something on Mondays, I think. Finished card. Sure, if I could decide on the finished card. Hi, Beth. Hi, Melanie. Jenny was very good to me today. Yes, indeed. Yes, let's do a little recap on Tamara's weight journey. So rewind to last week, and it was not a happy day in Jennyland because I had gained. Hi, Tracy. Happy McMonday. Woo! 2 by 6 by 12 DSP work. Oh yeah, 6 by 12, but it should be 12. It should be 12 wide by 2 high, if that makes sense. And actually, you know what? It could just be, if you had a 6 by 6 piece of paper, it would work too. Okay. What's going on here? Okay, now I'm distracted. That's not okay. You really only need, if you're making one card, you need you need a designer series piece of paper that is 2 inches high by 5.25 inches long. So if that helps you at all. Hi, Connie. Thanks for popping in. Hi, Shayla. Nice to see you. Oh, out for dinner. How nice, Donna. Hi, Janet. Doesn't that seem crazy that that's like a big deal, like to go out for dinner? It is. All right, so back to my Jenny story. So last week, for those who missed it, hi, Marlene. I was up 2.9 pounds. Hi, Pat. Thanks to a wild weekend in Jasper with my friend Wanda. And that was mainly water retention, I'm going to go with. I didn't eat that badly, but I did eat a lot of salt, which may have led to the 2.9 weight gain and or the kidney stone that I developed this week. And I truly do believe that, I don't know how quick kidney stones develop, but I'm thinking the 94 pounds of salt that was in that bag of popcorn, combined with the wine and maybe 1 bottle of water the entire weekend, had my poor kidneys choking. So I think that I got what I deserved for abusing my poor body and my kidney. And thank you, Marcella. Happy birthday. Look at you. You're here on your birthday, Marcella. Should we sing to you? I'll sing later. Hi, Sherry. Just watching. Okay. Yes, thank you, everybody. I am feeling so much better. So Jenny, yes, up 2.9 pounds last week, which I knew wasn't fat. Come on, let's be serious. You don't gain 2.9 pounds in 1 week. So this week, with being in the hospital, Friday, I think Jenny Karma was getting me because I was out for lunch Friday when I'm like, you know what? I think I have to go to the hospital. So I didn't get to finish my lunch. And then I was supposed to go out for dinner that night and lunch the next day. So I think Jenny was going, you're not going, you're going down. So I went down. I promptly threw up the lunch that I had on Friday from the pain. And then Saturday I had toast, and that was it. And then yesterday was just like soup and jello. So happy to say I'm down 2.5 of those 2.9. So I'm pretty much back to where I was in Jennyland. I'm still down the 35 pounds. I'm a half pound up from where I was like 2 weeks ago. But again, I think that's salt, because yesterday I had an entire package of Lipton's chicken noodle soup, which if you've ever had that, which of course you have because you've been sick, you'll know that it's all salt. So I'm thrilled with those results. I'm so motivated this week. Nothing shall pass these lips that is not Jenny, except maybe Saturday night I might go for dinner with my husband. But anyway, yes, I'm feeling much, much better. And now I'm just back to my pain, my normal old back pain, because I think I've only worked 2 days in the last 2 weeks. And today I've been in the cave and my back is going, oh, yeah, I don't think so. So back to just my normal complaints of the sore back. But other than that, I'm feeling really good. Worst pain I've ever experienced in my life. But I said that when I had the gallbladder, or the gallstones, and I've said that a few times now. But anyway, it was all, I've never thrown up from pain before, so I think this probably was the worst pain. Yeah, we won't go into that. Then the rest of the weekend, you know what meds do to your system. Let's just say that my system was not happy for the last 2 days. But today we are back on track. So thanks, Barbara. Thank you. 2 surgeries, Marcella. Oh my God. Oh, I wouldn't leave the hospital until they gave me drugs. So they gave me morphine just to shut me up. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, he's like, no, go home. Here, I'll give you some. I mean, no, I got the needle in my arm. Hook me up now. So most recent worst pain ever. That's right, Tracy. Until the next time, right? All right. So 7:05. What else did I want to talk about? I don't know. But it's cold down here. I got to move some more. Now, tonight, who is actually planning to make 12 cards? I was, but I haven't prepped anything. So I was ready. I just hadn't cut anything. And now I can't decide which card, and then I don't have enough paper. I think I like this card. I've made a few varieties. And what I was going to do tonight was mass produce. I want to do a bunch of Celebrate cards. Yes, Diane, do it. Pat, go. Good. Excellent. Oh, that's right. You said, Marcella. What did you say? It was like $52,000 for one day in the hospital in Florida. Holy kraken. Yay for insurance. Excellent, Trina. Good. Right. So I was going to do some congratulations cards for my Stampin' Sisters. This week, starting on Thursday, we have conference. And on Thursday night, we go through the top achievers in the company worldwide. And I want to, thanks everybody. Thank you. I want to make a bunch of congratulations and celebrate cards, but the one that I did in the last 4 minutes, I don't love yet. So I'm going to show you this one with the Christmas paper. So I'm not going to make 12 of this one. I've already got 2, but I will show you what we're going to do. So pretend this, let's flip our camera, shall we? Shwa. Kidney stone pain. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. $52,000. Okay, you guys, don't get surgery in the States. Thanks, MJ. Thank you. It's nice to be back, let me tell you. I'm the worst patient, but I have the best husband. He is the best nursemaid, honestly. Whatever I want, he brings me, he goes to the store. He takes such good care of me, honestly. I really lucked out when I met him, I tell you. All right, so let's pretend that this is a 12 by 12 piece of paper. I've cut it already, and I don't have another sheet this one. So you're going to turn it. If you're going to make 12 cards, I suggest turning it. So if this is the orientation, have the proper orientation this way. She said confidently. Let me think now before I speak. How am I going to do this? So, you know what? Hang on. Here's a 12 by 12 piece of paper. Let me think. And then this. Hang on. I'm so tired. I didn't sleep last night, so I don't want to screw this up. This is going to be this way. 5 1/4. So if I want to go this, no, wait, what? 5 1/4. Hold it. Sorry, my brain isn't working. I want it this way. Okay, if you have a 12 by 12 piece of paper, let me cut it first. I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4. Yeah, that's right. 5 1/4. Scooch it over. 5 1/4 in this orientation. So facing you in the proper orientation. You're going to cut it at 5 1/4 and 5 1/4. You're going to have a little 1.5 inch. Is that 1.5 inch left? It is indeed 1.5. That, you can use to put on the inside. It's scrap for something else. I'm not using it because I don't want to. But you can use it for your envelope. But we now have 2 pieces that are 5.5 by 5.5. And now we are going to, I'm just stacking them because designer paper is thin enough that you can cut 2 at once. And I'm just going to cut them at 2 inches all the way down the line. Now this layout is actually it was one of the very first layouts I learned when I first started stamping. How old is it? Like 16 years ago. Almost 17 years ago. My up line, I'd gone to one of her events, and this layout, it was just kind of the go-to layout. Remember when we had the wheels? 5 1/4, Trina. 5 1/4. Yeah. when we used to have those wheels, we would often wheel this section. And now let me find a piece of paper that I want to work with this color. I think I'm going to do red for now. So this now gives us 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces. Okay. So you need 12 card bases. Now, the cards that I had done, I did with a colored card base. I'm going to see how this looks though, and you can alter it if you don't think you want that. Now, I'll show you my final layout in just a moment, so you can decide which way you want to go. And those who don't want to know can look away. So we have a layer now that is 5 1/4 by 4. Okay. Hi, Karen. Nice to see you, honey. Hello. Yeah, I got rid of my wheels, I think. Okay. So now we've got our designer paper. Now I need a layer. And I might go with the red. Let's see how this looks. I think I'm going to change my mind though. I'm going to do a layer that is 5 1/4 long. Oops, there's my necklaces in the way. By 2 1/4 high. And here is our layout. And this is how we're going to crack off like, oh, I need a new blade again. Gosh, you guys, I use my trimmer so much that I go through about a blade a week. I push too hard. I push on it, and you're not supposed to, and that's why my paper ends up fraying. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this on this. My cutting was way off. I'm going to layer this on here. I don't like this color scheme, so I'm going to change it. Then I'm going to stamp a sentiment. I'm going to tie some bow, and bam, we are done. Good for you, Karen. Good for you. Okay, so if you don't want to see the final layout, look away now, but I'm going to show you where we're going so that you can decide if you like the solid base, if you like a white base, what you want to do. So here are my cards. This was the first one I did. Now, she said, not able to find it. Where are you? Here you are. Over here. Ta-da! Okay. Super, super, super simple. Look at, why is my lighting so bad? Hang on. It's too bright. Too bright in here. How about that? It's very glary. Okay. So y'all need my, what did I just say? You all need, you all know my love for Evening Evergreen. That's my favorite. Sorry, I'm trying to read comments at the same time. Evening Evergreen, my favorite. And this paper is the Christmas something or other. I don't know what it's called. Is it in this one? Why do I think it's in this one? Can't be in this one, can it? No. I don't know what it's called. Not Tidings of Christmas. Something. I don't know what it's called. Let's see. It is called Painted Christmas. That's right. Painted Christmas. So it doesn't get more clean or simple than this, really. You're stamping the sentiment on the base. You're tying a little bit of ribbon around this, and bam. And so this was, like I say, my upline, Lori Wapples. This was her go-to. We had the cord at the time. We didn't even have really nice ribbon. She would tie the cord. And we did this like for baby card, like any kind of card. So this sentiment is, or this set is fabulous for this layout because it's got the nice long sentiments here. So let me show you some varieties that I made. And then you can stay or you can go or you can do whatever you want to do. But here's a stepped up version. So you can make it a little bit fancier by embossing that piece. Now what you want to do if you like the, thank you, Karen, it is pretty. Thanks, Connie. You want to stamp the sentiment first and then run it through the embossing folder. Otherwise, well, you know what happens. You get stamp. It doesn't get a clean, crisp stamp. So you can jazz it up if you have the time, but I think I prefer this one. I'm really loving the crisp, clean look of these simple Monday cards that I'm doing lately. Let's see. Here's another one that I thought, okay, this one's for Tracy because she keeps trying to use that pet paper. So I thought, okay, let's see if the pets will work. Now, I tried the dog one, and well, this was the other layout we were going to do tonight, but he just looks like he's in jail. So I was trying that paper, and I didn't love it with this layout. But what I did found worked quite well was the smaller images. Thanks, Sharon. Oh, hi. Nice to see you. Hi, Liz. Thanks for popping in. So this one worked really well. So this is one where I've done it with the white card base. Now this is going to be more economical because our Whisper White, you get 40 sheets for $13.25. So it's always a better value to use a white card base and then a colored layer. So I thought I would try that. And that one's really cute too, right? And then I tried him. I have him again somewhere. Where did I put him? Where are you, little fella? Oh, here you are. Here he is. I did it in the, pardon me, the old olive card base with the white. Now, I see my boo-boo here is I put it through the embossing folder. The embossing folder was upside down. So I have depressed instead of, like the impression is down, not raised. So yeah, I know, splurge, go for the colored card bases, right? Depends on how many you're making and, you know, what your budget is. So if you're on a budget, white is more economical, but clean and not embossed, a little bit busier. It is cute, right, Nancy? Now this actually, I quite like this color scheme. This is an old roll I found of Pear Pizzazz, and I thought it was old olive, but it's not, it's Pear Pizzazz. So different ribbons that you've got. Again, I'm into, let's use up some of my retired stuff, right? Yeah, it does. And it's because it's a smaller image that it works with this one. Like I say, I tried it with the dogs, but you're either cutting off his body or you only got half his head. So it wasn't a great use of that piece of paper. But the smaller images work. Yeah, I like it. Super cute. And then, so this is the one that I was just playing with a minute ago that I was looking at for a Celebrate. But I didn't love the embossing folder. It's a little bit busy and it doesn't blow my hair back. It's okay. I'm going to work on it. So I think now that I've cut this paper, I've got 12 of them. I guess I'm making some birthday cards, hey? So I think on this one, I might use white because that's a lot of, excuse me, a lot of color. And it kind of hurts my head, hurts my eyeballs. So we could run that through an embossing folder. I could do a different color layer than the white. Lots of things I could do there. But I mean, that's a lot of color for me. You don't even need this layer if you're going to just do this. And you could just stamp the happy birthday. So the DSP on the Celebrate card, this is the new Eden's Garden. Or no, that's not what it's called. It's called Eden's something or other. It is called Ever Eden. And yeah, it's going to sell out. It is available now while supplies last or until January 3rd. It will sell out. You can write down that I told you that. I might have already bought 25 packs. Just saying. It's a popular one. It's beautiful. It is stunning. I will show you the rest of it later if you like. So, you want to see the rest of it? Have you not seen? See, this is how my mystery card Mondays go, right? I start off with, yeah, okay, here's the stamp. Okay, now you just stamp and I just talk and I blather on and, you know, you guys make your cards. So this paper, you can see I've already cut it all up. Like, it's so pretty. So pretty. All of it. There is not one sheet I don't... This is my least favorite sheet, but this one is fine. Like, I'll use that side. These are great for masculine cards or just generic backgrounds. And... to die for. Love it. Love it. Love it. Different patterns, different color schemes. So this one is very similar. These two are almost identical. It's just one has a soft succulent background and the other one has the white background. And they're just so pretty. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. So this is my second pack already. And I've had it for a week. Just saying. Get it before I buy it all. Hey, here's a hack. You want to see a hack? Right? This is why you pop into for all my little hacks. So our designer paper. It's great that they no longer... Remember when they used to be stuck at the top with a gluey gummy strip and then it wrecked our papers. And then it had some sort of... it had a sticky thing, I think, on the front. And then that was no good. Now they have like the sticky strip on the back. So, you know, I was always putting... Or they used to have the sticky part here. And so I would tuck it in so that it didn't stick to stuff. And now it's on the back. And so if I'm not thinking, I put this in my paper stash, and then it sticks to other things. Oh, look at my nails. Aren't they pretty today? Look at that. Anyway, here's my hack. Take, when this is sticky, just slice the sides of your cellophane here and just fold it over. Save yourself a lot of aggravation. The number for the paper, Shooter Sharon, it is 159996. 159996. $20. Love it. It's beautiful. Okay. I digress. Let's go back to my card. Now, I don't like it with the red. The red, I'm not a fan of red. I gotta say, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not a red girl. I am a granny apple green girl. Is this gonna like burn my retina if I do this? Probably. Let's do it anyway. See how this looks. This is why I wouldn't blame you guys if you didn't ever pre-cut your designer papers before Mystery Card Monday, because you just never know how I'm going to go and how the night's going to go and how things are going to look. So like if you had cut 12, you know, pieces and you don't like them, then you're going to get mad at me. I don't want you mad at me. So now I could maybe put it with the red strip behind it. This is where you just get to play a little bit. See what you like. See if it hurts your eyes too much. Kind of like the Bermuda. It's the blue. That's pretty too. Let's try that 5 1/4. 2 1/4. So you can see how you can very quickly, once you've got your final version figured out, how you can crack off 12 of them. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oops. How you can crack off 12 of them in no time. Okay, so that is 5. Okay, that's 2 1/4. I'll be lucky if I get 2 done tonight. I'm a little indecisive. But like I said, I couldn't sleep last night. So I had to, oh, I told you, right? I took these pills, and you're supposed to take it at night because it can cause dizziness. So I took it at night, and it's like let's get personal because I always do. My hair is very tired today. Anyway, it's to open up your urethra so that the stone can pass. I don't know if I like that. Do I like that? I think I like it better with the green. But take it at nighttime because it can make you dizzy. So I did, but I'm thinking it must have had caffeine in it or something because I didn't sleep a wink. Not a wink. And I sleep a wink, you know. But I didn't fall asleep until 1 o'clock, which was 2 o'clock old time. Because don't we like to play that? Really, Blue? You think, Crystal? Hi, Valerie. Good evening. I'm trying to think where you're from, Valerie. And I want to say Saskatchewan. But I also don't want to say Saskatchewan. BC. Valerie, remind me. Red Deer? What do you guys think? Before I tape this down. Green or blue? Crystal says blue. Hi, Crystal. Blue. One green, another one blue. Ah. Right, Melanie? Powell River. Okay. All right. Okay, that would have been my third guess. All right. Right, because you're with oh my gosh, Glenda. Blue. Okay, you guys, you win. I'll do one with blue. And yes, I do have 12, so I could do one blue and one green and see where we go with that. Now, seriously, I didn't put tape. Oh, it's hard being me, you guys. I've kind of missed working a bit. Yesterday, like, it seems like such a long day, right? Because of that extra hour we gained. But I did nothing, and so I was bored for an extra hour. So that was weird. Saturday I was in bed all day. I didn't even watch TV until 7 o'clock at night is the first time I turned on the TV. So it's just, that's weird for me. That's not the way I roll. It's your day. Enjoy it. I better have some good granny apple green. Oh, ribbon. This is one of my favorite stamps. And the happy little bit. Oh, did I show? Okay, wait. Did I show you the card? I'm missing a card. Hang on. What the actual? There's another one I wanted to show you. Something else you could do. What happens when I decide to change gears last minute? Like, honestly. Okay, if I were that card, where would I be? Oh, here it is. Okay, so here's another version that I did. I stamped right on the paper. So depending on the paper, I centered this and I jazzed it up a bit. So this seemed like a Tracy thing to do, where she'd be adding die cuts all over the place. So you can stamp right on the paper if it's light enough. Thanks, Melanie. I'm glad you do. Okay, everybody likes the blue. Good. All right. Okay. Oh, we got a few votes for green. Good. Linda, you can stay. Everybody else is going blue on me. And that's okay too. I think I'll stamp the sentiment in green then. Because, or no. Let's see. What do I have for green ribbon? Do we have an old retired Granny Apple green? We must have. But the question is, where would I have put mine? Oh, Angry Back. Okay. You know what? That might be too much color anyway. I'm going to go ahead and go with the white. Even though it's really thin. A thicker white. I'm sure I do. I've got every ribbon known to mankind. It's all over there though, and that's really far away. And I'm not getting up because my back won't make it back. So, white it is. Glad we had this little chat. Okay. All right, well, we'll do one of each. Look at that. We're going to let's just do that right now, and then we'll decide. Okay. Tomorrow I go for my physio that I go now once a month. I was going like twice a week, right? So I'm down to once a month. My hip is very angry. Like this week was really hard. Like the weekend was really hard on my body. I know that. I'm starting to know and understand and listen to my body. Crazy concept. And it was hard. Like say on Saturday, I just needed to rest. I was when I was in the hospital, it was cold. It was so cold, and I couldn't get anybody to bring me a blanket. And I thought I was going into shock because I said, like, I was teeth chattering, and I was like this. I was so cold. I couldn't warm up, and so I know that took a toll on my body. Like I say, I was physically sick a few times, and I was just really, really chilled. So my poor body had enough. So I really did need to rest on the weekend, which I did. Oh, I like that one better. I like that combination. Yoga. Oh, yeah, cherry. But, you know, if you're not used to moving those ways, right? You ran the white through the embossing folder so it didn't look so stark. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking of doing before. Like, I'm going to stamp on it, and then I'm going to see. I like the tone on tone, but I also like... Oh, Lord. I do make a mess, don't I? Before I decide. Do you like it opposites? Like, so I do. I think it looks better like that, right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Anyway, my poor body. It's just really tired. Knackered old body. So, but I did rest. But it's nice to get back to work. I had so much going on. On Friday, I actually got up at 4 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. And I got my newsletter done. I got a lot of stuff done, which, yeah, you like the tone on tone, Linda? Lynn, yeah. Like the blue base with green border. Yeah, I could do both. Yeah, it was a lot. So I did try to rest. Wish I had. I know I've got a better white. I'm going, Kate. Hang on. You guys stamp amongst yourselves. I'm going for my white. Oh, here's some old organdy. Organdy or organza? What is this? I don't know. But I like it. That might work. I don't want anything too bulky to tie a knot with. I have a lot of ribbon. I might have a problem. I've got a whole shelf that's just Christmas colors, like red and white and green and gold and silver. So the whole shelf. Maybe I should make that shelf a little closer to me. I'm okay. All right, so here's some options. This one's just a little thin. Now these are retired, so don't ask me what they are and where to get them. That one's not, it's too sheer. Nope, that one's out. But this was my favorite. Oh yeah, baby. I love that, but it's gonna make a really big knot. Tone on tone, eh? Okay. I know, I can do whatever I want, right, Liz? So I'm thinking, because this is going to be so bulky, this is our old satin. Whisper White, 5/8 inch satin. And this is our old grosgrain. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the grosgrain. And that was like a 5/8 inch. So these ones are really thick, but I love how stark that is. But it's never going to tie a nice bow and get through the mail. So what I'm going to do, I'm winging it. I'm going rogue. You guys love when I go rogue, right? At least you say you do. I don't know if you really do. Hi, Jody. Thanks. I'm glad I'm on the mend too. I can handle back pain. I know what to do with. When I was on the ground for Thursday morning, I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. My fingers started to tingle. I'm like, this is not okay. And she told me, well, that's because you were hyperventilating. I'm like, yeah, I was. Yeah, I was. I did learn how to manage pain though, very quickly with breathing. Yeah, it was an educational week. And then, so it wasn't too bad. I mean, I only spent 10 hours at the hospital, 4 at one and 6 at the other. Sadly, that's the norm, and that's considered not bad. And I'd gone to the one in our area here down on 50th. There's like a little, I call it a little baby kind of pretend hospital, the one on 50th Street. It's like, it's bigger than it's a hospital. It's more well equipped than a Medi Center, but not fully equipped as a hospital. So they needed to send me to the Royal Alex, for the scan, a CT scan. So going there on a Friday night is sad. It's sad there, very, very sad. Oh, and I guess it's more common in men, Jody. Hey, from what I understand, and it's brutal because there's no relief. Like, there's no relief. For 3 hours, I was holding onto my hair in a room by myself, slowly. Well, I said I was dying, but then they're like, well, it's only 2 millimeters. I'm like, well, okay, but maybe I'm a baby, but it hurt. It hurt a lot. So be nice to me and give me drugs. And they did. Then we were friends. But yeah, it wasn't a fun experience, I must say. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm pretending I'm doing a little kind of knot that's not going to bulk it up too much here. I probably made that way too short. And like, of course, this is nothing like I had planned to do. I wanted to do congratulations cards. So here I am making birthday cards. And that's too short, and now it's going to fray, and that'll go through. Okay, so I just need to cut a bigger piece. Like, let's get a grip, Bertram. Okay, so that was, I need it to be about 6 inches here. Let's do 6. Let's do 6. Try again. So I'm just going to do a crisscross, and I'm going to secure it with glue dots where I want it to be, so it looks all pretty. Okay, so I want like that. Now, got the glue dots. When is he coming out, Jody? When is he retiring from the military? Should be just in a couple of years, isn't it? Isn't it just like another 2-3 years? They could be. One thing though, Donna, for sure is I would have to make sure that I wasn't using retired ribbon on it. It's just not done in proper circles, that you send a demonstrator a card with retired product. It's just not done. It's bad form. What we love as demonstrators is getting a card that we could use in a class that's quick and easy and simple. So this layout is a great layout. but I need to make sure it's current product. Now, because this is so busy, I'm not... You know what? If we had... We have a little... I wish we had our old polka dot... gallstones. Yeah, those weren't funny. Oh, I was going to do this on this card, wasn't I? They're not fun either. No, I'm tone on toning. I'm tone on toning. Now, we do have this folder. Now, the beauty of this... Oh, look at this. This is going to be a little busy, and I don't think I'm going to do it. However, look at this little folder would work. Now, it doesn't fit our layer. However, it's okay. There's a cheat. There's a hack. So you're going to run it through once. Then you're going to run it through again. And you don't have to worry about them lining up or anything because this piece is going to cover up the overlap. So that's exactly what happened on here. This one, this folder is also a little half folder. And this one, oh, this one's not a half folder. I thought I did it on another one. Where it's okay. You can just feed it through twice and it'll be covered up. Maybe I'll try it. I'll try it on one. Okay, let me find a... I'm going to do it. It's your day. Let's do it. In Bermuda Bay. Okay, 7:36. I haven't even made a card yet. How are you guys doing? Have you made 12 yet? You will. You're more focused than I am. Because now you're just cutting and taping while I'm rambling, right? I started watching a new Netflix show last night. Catching Killers. I like it. So we watched 2 of them. Rebecca and I watched them. I like it. Just how they caught the various serial killers. Now there's only 4 right now, 4 episodes. So that'll be over in no time. We've watched 2 of them. But the other one was Mind Hunters, and that's what kept me awake for a few hours in the middle of the night. I'm going, what was the name of that show? Mind. And then I lay there for about an hour trying to figure out what the other word was. And it never did come to me. Never did occur to me what it was. This morning it did. It was something apparently my mind needed to figure out at 2 a.m. Okay, so it's your day. Enjoy it. Figure that one out too. Yellowstone. Yeah, I gotta watch that. The blue. This is Bermuda Bay. Marcella. So, I think it's quite lovely just as it is. It's such busy paper that I really don't want to emboss it. But I will. Just to show you what I'm talking about from a hack. So you stamp it first. And then we're going to run it through. I mean, because this just goes, right? It's all these hearts and things. Hearts and dots, which is what the paper is. So I'm going to run it through the folder like this. To show you my hack. Okay, so there we've got it through the once. Well, it didn't cover the whole sheet. That's fine. We're going to go here, and I could try to line it up, but it really isn't necessary because it's going to get covered. So I'm gonna eyeball it just so that it's kind of equidistant. So I am going to try, but it is not necessary because it's going to be covered. And you can never have too many birthday cards, so it's no big deal that I'm doing this. Okay, so see how it's going to cover it? Like, that's kind of crazy busy. I prefer it without. Hi, Chris Stones from Australia. Have you ever just used 2 rhinestones even though 3 is more pleasing? Nope. No. No. Melanie, it's got to be 3. It's a Tamara rule. I guess I can't throw it away, right? That would be wasteful. Do that. Okay, I'm going to make this one like this, but it's a one-off. And the other ones I'm not going to emboss. And you know what? That's fine because it makes it that much faster, honestly. So this is It's Your Day. Then I'm going to pop these up on dimensionals. Why do you ask, Melanie? Odd numbers of rhinestones. Yeah, it is. The I likes threes. Now, occasionally I'll do an even number, but it depends on the layout. So I did one not too long ago where I think I had 6. I had like 3 here, like 3 over here, and then 1 up here and 2 down here. Just the way it was laid out. This was 3 of them were here, and I don't know, the way it no, not 2. No. 2 when I have what? Yes. Okay. That's right, Connie. Yeah. Okay. I lie. Yeah. I've done 2. Like Connie says, if it's at the end of a sentiment on a banner, then you could, like, you might want to do 1 here and 1 here. So yes, but if it's a kind of a montage, then no. All right. It's not horrible. It's a little busy. So the green one, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to tape it down. But I probably could crack off the rest of these 12 in the rest of my time here, because it's just so easy. The cutting takes the longest. And then you just, I mean, you can play and see if you want to jazz it up with die cuts and so on. Yeah, 6. Yeah, 6, not 4. Yeah, it's more pleasing. It's a decorating thing. I don't make the rules up. I just sometimes follow them. Okay, so that like that. And then another fake bow here. And you don't even, I mean, you really don't even have to have, ribbon. I do. I'm complicated like that. The Eden Garden, yes. Yeah, that one might warrant just 2. Depends on the shape of which one you're doing, Melanie. I see where you're coming from. Okay, so again, I'm just going to tack down these tails so that they go where I want them to go. But what I should do is work on, what am I doing here? What orientation is? I should work on a congratulations cards. See, this is what happens though. I've got all this paper now cut, and then those will just go sit in a box. Now what I might do on this, I might add some gems. But I'll probably just use our clear rhinestones. We'll see. Probably, you know what? Not on this. Well, maybe. I don't know. Probably too much. I know Donna's going to say, step away. I have so many. So many. Why not? More sympathy. Ugh. Isn't that the worst that you need that, Trina? I know. I'm having heart palpitations on even numbers of things. I know. It doesn't need it, but whatever. Okay. So that's the layout. Now, let me just see if I can come up with one for the congratulations. And I know, I'm thinking maybe I don't love the, where in the heck? What a mess. No one can make a mess of their zone as quickly as I can. How did it get to this? Honestly. Where is my congratulations? I don't even know. I took pictures of the ones I had made earlier, so it won't take me 9 hours. Okay, where? Like, seriously. Well, there it is. Oh, okay, this ribbon. Get away. Go away. I think this is just too whimsical for my liking. Now, I did have another one in mind. I like the size of this, but it's a little too whimsical, and I am thinking of doing it in gold embossing. So, this was the other one I was thinking of. Is the congratulations and the peaceful moments, but it's a little small. So you can just watch my back for a minute. I have lots of other stamp sets I can use. They're retired, which again, I don't like to do though. I'm not going there because I want it to be current. So I need a nice long congratulations. So I'm just going to scan what I got. But I already did scan them and I didn't see anything, so I'm not sure why I'm scanning again. This one, like sending love, that's not really the same as congratulations. I wanted to say congratulations, so you guys. All right, let's see, what else have I got here? I need congratulations. Big. Nice font. I don't like congrats. You are so special. That's nice. It's no bigger. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back in a minute. Huh. It's too wedding-y. I guess cherish every moment of this day. That's too wedding-y, right? Do we, Jody? This is Flawless. And I love it. I've got the new, okay, any gel moment girls out there, there's a new product out so that your polish, you put it on underneath your polish, then you put on your gel polish, and then like 2 days later, yeah, Flawless. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. And then you can just peel it off. Like it's going to be like a therapeutic thing for me. Yes, because the worst part of any nail polish is taking it off. I don't care if it's gel polish or regular polish. Nobody likes taking it off. Peeling it off, are you kidding me? It's going to be like peeling dead skin. And who doesn't like doing that? Let's be real. Okay? I know, disgusting, but we all do it, right? And we all like it. It's going to be great. I can't wait to peel this off on Wednesday. I did this last night and it's lasting better than the regular stuff that I use. I love it. I know. Oh, Jody, stop it. I don't have sandcastles yet. Oh, I know. I love it. I love it. Love it. Okay, back to my search and find here. We can't do congrats. Oh, I'm not having any luck, you guys. You are an inspiration. I wanted to use that one, but it's too small. Oh, who's got the perfect sentiment for me? You make the ordinary extraordinary. Would that work? You make the ordinary extraordinary. Oh, that might work. What do you think? I like this font. Look at, see, this is how it happens, right? And then I have an avalanche. You make the ordinary extraordinary. Would that work for a congratulations on being like a superstar stamper? You make the ordinary extraordinary. There are some oldies but goodies with. I know there are, but I can't send it out to the top demonstrators. It's got to be current. Oh, Donna, I don't know where. Oh gosh, where is that stuff? I don't know where I put it. Seriously, no idea where I put it. Do you know this? Or are you asking me, Donna? Like, is there a good one in there? I don't know. Huh. Okay, we're gonna keep looking here. These are all my Christmas ones. Okay. Focus. Sad. All right, I don't know. Does that work? I think it works. Does that work? I don't know. I got 10 minutes. I'm gonna look again. got to be something, for God's sake. Something that's current that works. Gotta be. Heartfelt, but it's a little small. Anything is possible. Well, that's proof, but I don't like congrats. How about this one? Art gallery. Congratulations, but that's way too small. Yeah, they're all just, they're not the right size. Like this one is, again, the world is better because of you. To an incredible woman, you're capable of amazing things, but I have to give this some thought. I want to get this right. I'm not finding it. Ooh! Please be the right size. Huh. How about the You Are Fierce? I could do that with some, it's so small though. Let me see how that would look. That one's too crazy. Like if that was here, You Are Fierce. Huh. Peaceful Moments, a grandkid, both. Grandkids retired, isn't it, Tracy? Yeah. And Peaceful Moments. I know. Blessings from Home. Is that current, Connie? Blessings from Home. Blessings of Home. Do I have that? Blessings of Home. That doesn't sound current. Blessings of Home. That would be great. Why do I think I don't have that? This doesn't ring a bell. Thanks, you guys, for helping me out. I'm sure you'd love just watching me flounder. Okay, it's not current. Shaded Summer has Above and Beyond. Yeah, I've used that one, Diane. I just had that one out. I was looking at it. I like this one too. May the good you do come back to you. Above and Beyond, you go there a lot. That works. Above and Beyond, you go there a lot. Congratulations on your achievement. You Are Fierce. If that was bigger, I like that one in theory. Biggest Wish, says Valerie. Okay, what's going on here? This is how you lose stamps. They get stuck to each other. Yeah, Biggest Wish. They didn't have one that I could see. Happy hello. New? Connie? What? Is that our swag? Where the heck did I put that set? I don't know. Connie, is that our swag? Talk to me, girl. I don't know where it is. Because that would be perfect. That would be perfect. I don't know where I put it though. If I were me, I don't know where I would have put it. I wonder where I put it. All right, I'm just going to have to give up on this. Yeah, I've got it then. The Make and Take set. I just don't know where I put it. Okay, well, I'm going to have to find it. And then, what's this? Love Santa kit. Oh, Lord. There's only so much room in here. Where, like, honest Something tells me it was on a shelf. That I put it on a shelf. Here's Okay, here's some on stage at home. I got this, but I don't know where I put the stamps at. There's the bag. Where's the stamps at? Oh, Lord. Okay, well, I'm going to have to look for it because if that works, then I'm in. I have no idea where I put it. So it's now 7:55. Have you listened to me flounder and stammer enough? I think you have. I've pulled that many stamp sets. Did we get DSP? I don't even remember what we got. The pick and take. I don't know where it is. I don't know where to look. I thought I put it on a shelf, so I don't know. What's it called? Blessings of Home. Can I show it? Am I allowed to show it? Is that what you said? This one? Blessings of Home? Do. I have to look. Oh! Where's the... Oh, thank you for inspiring me. That's lovely. Huh. Cool. Really? I don't remember the designer paper. Did we get... Oh, look, I put it together. Okay, I don't remember. Can I? Okay, Diane says I can. Okay, yay. All right, here's the stamp set. Thank you for inspiring me. I like that. That would work. Now that's 7:56. Thanks, Connie. That's perfect because it's current. All right, then I just have to figure out what... There's paper that go... Shut the front door. Where do you think I put the paper? What does the paper look like? Oh, Lord. There were drugs involved last... Oh, I found it. Oh my God. Can I show this too? Can't stop me. Why don't I remember this? Last week was a bit of a blur, you guys. Okay. I'm showing the paper too. Okay. I've given up on stamping. Oh, okay, so I could use this paper. I love this idea. Totally love it. You guys are the best. Thanks, Connie. And then I think I might stamp the flower. Okay, well, let's just show the lovely card that Jennifer sent me. Jennifer sent me this, made with this. So instead of a ribbon, you know what? I could use the flower as an embellishment. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. Bingo, bango. Okay, let's look at the paper. Kind of reminds me of the hand penned, right? I'm going to lose these stamps. You know that, right? Cool. Did you get 12 done, Diane? I got 1 done. Go me. Oh, that's the paper. Okay, I thought this was from our old paper, the old, that masculine paper. Okay. All right. It's all coming together now. It's a peach. No, this is, this is petal pink, I think. Oh, I didn't even look at this. I must have been busy. Ah, okay. I like all these wood grains. Nice. Like it? Okay. I'll try this layout. Perfect. Thanks, you guys. You're awesome. Look at that, 7:59. I'm calling it, man. I'm tired. I'm done. That was an hour's worth of, I don't even know what. Hey, look at that. Okay, pale papaya. Is it pale papaya? It is. You're right. Connie, I think next time you're just going to have to take over the show because I don't know what I'm talking about. Still working on the first one. Wishful thinking to get 3 done. Oh, Bev. But did you have things pre-cut? I mean, once the paper is cut, once you figured out the design, like... Look how fast that's going to be to crack off 12 of those, right? Okay, so I don't even know if these are all my cards, but let's just take a little quick review. I took photographs of a bunch of these ones, so I'll take pictures of this one and this one. Because that's all I did with you guys, right? The rest were all beforehand. Yeah. Oh, and this one. There. I'm calling it. But that was fun, right? It's a good layout. I'm telling you guys, it's a great layout. You don't even necessarily need a layer if you're a demonstrator and this is for beginner stampers. It's perfect just to do it like this. make this even bigger, like make it the full length, 5.5, and you stamp the sentiment. And it's a great beginner class. It's a great introductory class for newbies, and or just great if you're mass producing a whole bunch. You know, if you need thank you cards for your customers, it's such a quick layout, as you can see, right? You get 12 of them for a sheet of 12 by 12. Crack them off. Bob's your uncle. Perfect, right? I love it. I love it. So thank you to my upline 17 years ago for teaching me this layout. Lori, shout out to Lori. That's it. I'm going to take some pictures, and then I'm going to, if I remember, upload them. Then you guys post yours in the comments, and at some point before Christmas, I will do a draw every week, because I only like to do it in batches. I don't get up to mail cards that often, so when I do it, I do it. Just about done the 12. Awesome. And are they Christmas, Diane, or what are they? They're great for customer thank yous. Like, you just crack it off, and it really is the perfect mass producing card. Great way to use up your designer paper stash, and a great way to use up ribbon if you're looking to get rid of some of that stuff. So that's it. Tomorrow is Check It Out Tuesday. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I do have physio, so I'll probably be winging it last minute like I always do. But no doubt it'll be fun. So pop in tomorrow at 7 and we'll do it all over again. Okay. Excellent. Well done, Diane. Perfect. All right. Thanks, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow night. Sleep well. Bye.